Hello, everyone, and today we're going to talk about Nick Fuentes and Ben Shapiro here on The Big Time. First of all, welcome to the first show. Uh, Hopefully, this will be a long standing political talk show here on Redwater Solutions. Today, we're going to talk about Nick Fuentes and Ben Shapiro, as I said. Nick Fuentes, he's been in some controversy lately, well, for the past 10 years, really, because the conservative movement hates him for some reason. I've listened to his stuff. I think he has some good points. Obviously, people think that the things he says encapsulates him and makes him either an anti-Semite, a racist, a bigot, homophobe, transphobe, insert phobe here. But I mean, most of the stuff he says really off the cuff. He doesn't really mean some of the things he says. Whereas Ben Shapiro, I think he's a hypocrite because he serves two masters. Let's be honest, people. He serves two masters. He says he serves America. However, he really just serves our greatest ally. I'm not going to say who it is because I don't want to get the channel in trouble. Anyway, so Nick Fuentes, he talks well. He's very off the cuff. I mean, he has notes. He definitely has some script going on. He has a producer. He has talking points. Obviously, everyone should have talking points. Everybody's got notes. He gets his point across well. He talks very well for someone his age. I believe he's 26, 27 right now. He can use jokes to ease the tension. That's pretty good, I'd say. Obviously, he says some stuff like the N word, and you can't really say that on YouTube and stuff like that, so nobody likes that. I think it's funny, though. I think it's funny when he says stuff like that because it makes people clutch their pearls. Like, nobody actually cares, really. He loves America. That's a plus in my book. If you love America, he's America first. That's his show on Rumble. His podcast he's been doing for the past 10 years. And he's a Christian. I'm a Christian. I believe that Christianity is the one true religion. Anyway, he serves one master, and that's America. He serves the American people. He has his show. He talks well. And I mean, that's just who he is. And then back to Ben Shapiro. I mean, he talks well. He can definitely debate people with the best. I've been a fan of him in the past, not so much anymore. But I mean, my personal feelings on this doesn't really matter at the moment. I'll get into that later. I do think obviously he's a hypocrite because he does serve two masters. You can't have two masters. He he serves our greatest ally. He allegedly serves America, but I don't think so. Anyway, and the controversy that's been going on lately is that Tucker Carlson had Nick Fuentes on his show, and that's a no-no apparently nowadays. You can't really have Nick Fuentes on your podcast or your show or anything. Recently, Patrick Bet David, sorry, had him on his show recently. I watched it. I enjoyed it very much. When you get Nick outside of his show and he's talking to other people, you really get the not so much the real Nick, but you get more Nick, I should say, because he tends to. I mean, yes, he doesn't say what he says on his show exactly because he's not really trying to get anybody to clutch their pearls like grandmas and stuff. But I mean, he talks well. He tells you who he is. He tells you his story, and then that's that. And then Ben Shapiro apparently um, didn't didn't want Patrick Bet David on his show, so he canceled right after he had Nick on his show. And I think that's a little hypocritical. I think that everybody should talk to everybody. Now, when it comes to the Gen Z men, I am part of Gen Z. I am a man, obviously. Um, we don't tend to listen to older people because they have the what we call the boomer ideology. They're really set in their ways, which is fine. I mean, you can be set in your ways. You can have your different political ideals. But I mean, they're so set in their ways that they don't even want to change their views, and that's stupid. I mean, when I listened to Ben Shapiro in the past, obviously I thought I was for Israel. I mean, our greatest ally, and that's funny. Anyway, he just would not stop talking about it. And I mean, he's definitely a polarizing political figure right now. But I mean, with the whole APAC Israel lobby, and I'll just say it anyway. The APAC Israel lobby and like the Jewish Republican Coalition, they had a conference recently, just absolutely lambasting Tucker Carlson, saying that they're gonna go after him. Basically, they're gonna deplatform him. They're gonna destroy his entire career, and that his little podcast is not gonna do anything. Also, this is said by Mark Levin, who is on talk show, like radio talk show. Who listens to that anymore? Nobody. Anyway, I don't even know if anyone's gonna listen to this show. Frankly, it's gonna be on YouTube, but I mean, it might reach some people. We'll see. I'm gonna put it on the old TikTok, and we'll go from there. So anyway, the controversy with Nick Tucker and Ben is that everyone's trying to tear each other apart, and that the conservative movement, or I should say, the conservative civil war right now with the America First movement, which I am a part of, and MAGA. MAGA's not really what it used to be anymore. Donald Trump does not serve the American people anymore. That's just my opinion. Anyway, he serves his masters, the tiny hat gang. They tend to favor Trump, and Trump favors them because he took a giant donation from AIPAC. You can't do that. We here at Redwater Solutions do not support any political candidate who takes money from AIPAC. And that's most of them. Okay? That I think Marjorie Taylor Greene does not. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I just confirmed she doesn't. She doesn't take any AIPAC money, so we like her. We'll have to look into other political candidates and see if they take AIPAC money. So, I mean, the whole synopsis about all of this, the big overview is that I think people need to ease up on Nick Fuentes a little bit because of the fact that he is America first. I don't necessarily agree with everything he says, but I mean, he is America first. He serves the American people. He wants America to be better, and I agree. Controversial take? I don't think so. Some people might clutch their pearls over this, get a little mad over it, but I don't really care. We here at Redwater Solutions want America first. Not America only, but we want America first. Now, with this controversy with Ben, Nick, and everyone else, Megyn Kelly came... well, she didn't go on a show. She has her own show. And she stayed on her own show. She had Tucker Carlson and basically asked, like, why did you have Nick Fuentes on your show? It's like, well, we got to express our ideas to one another. So, I mean, what the hell, dude? There's no reason for him not to have Nick Fuentes on his show. I believe everybody should have Nick Fuentes on their show. I think everybody should have Tucker Carlson on their show. I think everybody should have Ben Shapiro on their show. I think everybody needs to express their ideals in the American ideals. We need to have free speech. We need to talk to everybody on the right and the left, like Zoran Mondani. I think that everybody needs to talk to him so that he can dig himself a bigger freaking hole and basically out himself with his stupid ideas. I think his ideas are dumb. We'll see what happens. He's becoming mayor of New York City on January 1st. So basically, that's the end of this show today. I hope everybody enjoyed listening. This is Redwater Solutions with the big time, and we'll see you later.